Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have a different background. I am currently in our living room. It kind of looks like a mess. So yeah, that is a Christmas wreath. That's our aquarium. And I can't close those doors at the moment because there's a bunch of stuff back here. But this is an update. I realize I've got a couple comments to ask me for more of a daily vlog thing going on. My shoulder things keep falling down. I'm not trying to flash you guys. I'm trying to keep this appropriate. But I don't know about that. I mean, I probably could. I don't think my life's that interesting to keep, put out a daily vlog, about my life, what's going on. But I mean, I will try to post a little bit more often. I'm sorry I haven't not posted in a couple weeks, and I know you guys are wanting more often than than not, and I do apologize that I haven't. It's not that I've ignored it. It's the fact that I just, been busy. And currently right now we are renovating my bedroom. We have taken down the ceiling. We had this, I think it's god awful, but the ceiling had this weird tile stuff on there. It was like, it's supposed to be ordinate, but it was like white, but it was like had this embossing. And my bedroom is pretty big, so the ceiling was big, and so it was like a lot of it, and I was like, I really do not like this. And then only that, the crown molding and the baseboards and everything, they kind of didn't match, and the framing around the doors was like really awful. So it just, none of it really matched. And then I had blue carpeting. So I was like, I want to redo all this. It was time to do it. We recently did the office. We did another bedroom of ours, which is still kind of messy right now, but the main parts are done. It just needs to be organized. But because right now we put stuff in it because we're shoveling, we have so much room, and I refuse to buy storage or a pod to put stuff in while we do this stuff, because to me that's extra expense. If we can just shovel things around for temporarily, it just makes more sense that way. So we recently got everything moved out of the bedroom. I'm throwing out my bed. I'm in the process of I'm going to look and see if it's within my budget. An adjustable bed, I think. I think one, it'll help me sleep better at nights. Not that I don't sleep well at nights, because I sleep fine. It's just that I feel like I'd probably be a little bit more comfortable. Especially with my, any bodily aches and pains, but not only that, but also my sinus issues, but also with my just for me, because I get really warm at night, especially around my face and my neck. So if I'm more sitting a little bit more at an angle, maybe it won't be so bad. So I'm wondering. Plus, with swelling in my legs and stuff, raising the foot part will help as well. So I'm going to see if that works, but I didn't realize how expensive they are. I originally was going to get one, I think at Mattress Firm or something. They had a Memorial Day sale. It was like $500 for the mattress and the bed. And I was thinking, hey, that's perfect, And I'm thinking, can't get any cheaper than that. Everyone was having sales around Memorial Day. But then when I went and I was talking with them, I found out that the frame, the adjustable part, the only part that raises is the head part, not the feet part. And I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. So I told them, I was like, here's my budget, which is obviously more than $500, but I wanted to stay within a lower amount as well, because I still have other bills to pay. So with this money, and I didn't want to finance anything. I mean, if I have to, I have to, but I don't want to. And because I feel like you're paying a lot more than what than just cash price. Now, if I do have to finance it, I'm going to try to pay it off in that 90 days so I can just pay cash price. But yeah, I really don't want to finance it if I can help it. Even if that means I have to go a little bit longer without the bed, it's so I can just pay cash and be done with it. But so now I'm back at square one trying to find, a bed that I wanted to get. Now I'm giving myself a month, because although the room may be done sooner than that, I'm giving myself about a month. So in the process, we got everything pretty much out of the room yesterday. I'm now sleeping on our couch in this living room. This living room is a mess because my daughter is home from college and she's pretty much staying in here as well. So it's kind of, yeah, we have odd things. I mean, I have my dresser in here. I have my clothes hampers in here, my medicines, and then my daughter has a cot. She kind of sleeps on because she's working as well as going to taking some summer classes. So she's really only here to like shower, eat, and sleep. So she doesn't need a whole room. So she's got her stuff plus that, and then I mean, yeah, it's all disorganized. So we will get there eventually, but right now that's where we're at. It's just taken a while. And don't remind me, we have a second living room area. We call it the front room, and it is stacked like pretty much to the ceiling with boxes and bins, and it's like a combination between stuff from our old house that I have not gone through yet, and the stuff that was from my room that we stored in there, plus extra furniture, like I had nightstands and a console and stuff like that is all in that room as well. So it is a mess. If you've ever done like some renovating and moving furniture from one room to another room, while you're doing another room, you understand where I'm coming from. It's very overwhelming. And it's like, if I had company over, I would be embarrassed, but at the same time, I have an explanation for it, which is nobody else's business, but it is what it is. So anyways, but I'm looking forward to it. So right now, my goal right now is I'm trying to find an adjustable bed now. That's goal for the month. It's kind of like a birthday present for myself because my birthday's this month, guys. So can you believe it? Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I'm kind of working on that. And meanwhile, my husband is doing all the hard work. He's taking down the ceiling, so now we can see what was underneath. It was just a regular ceiling, but we are going to change the texture of the walls. And because I like orange peel, and right now these are like the old like 1970s, the splotch, I guess they use the sponges. I don't like that. So I changed up the texture in the other two rooms. I forgot to do it in this room, and we've already painted, and I was like, well, screw it. Maybe one day I'll do it eventually, but I'm not going to do it. I think it's fine. But the bedroom we're doing, and then so we're going to change the texture of the walls. We're going to get new crown molding, repaint, and kind of, make the ceiling solid again. And then I'm going to put hard flooring in there. I can't wait to get rid of that carpeting in there. And once we get rid of that carpeting, there's only one other small room that has carpet in it. And then that's it. There is no more carpet in this house. So thank goodness. We're slowly getting there. We still have tile in this house, and then we have the hard flooring. So we're still got a couple different floorings in this house, which don't match, but we're going to get there. We have goals. We don't really have a timeline, but we do have goals. It's going to get there. It will. And we're doing all this, out of pocket and trying to, as we can do it, as we move along. So, I mean, I know it will be finished one day. One day it'll be finished. So we are going to, so we're changing the texture of the walls. We're doing the ceiling. We're going to do the crown molding, replace the carpet with the hard flooring, and then replace the baseboards. And then and then obviously replace the door jambs, framing and all that. And so my husband has thought about moving, I guess, one of the air vents or whatever it is that's in the room, and see if we can do better. The airflow will be a little bit better in there. So maybe I won't be so hot at night. I don't know. I'm fine with the way it is because I think once I get the adjustable bed, it will raise me up enough where, if I have a fan, it'll be fine. A lot of this is probably more hormonal and my medications. So, I mean, I just have to adapt with it. So, and I sleep with an ice pack like pretty much every night. So, but by 2 or 3 in the morning, the ice pack is like hot. And I have to sometimes get up to go change it out. But yeah, and I'm thinking about whenever I do get my bed, I'm looking into cooling sheets, a cooling mattress, a cooling, pillowcases and stuff like that, pillows. So I'm looking into that as well, to help me out. And I think with the hard flooring, it will make it a little bit cooler too as well, because we won't want the carpet to hold on to the heat. And with the new mattress, with the new bed, I think that would help as well. And I think it will get better. So that's what currently is happening right now. I am also in the process of, as far as medically, I know my last update was talking about Effexor, and I was on 3 weeks at the time. I have now been on it for probably almost 2 months, probably, give or take. Now, it hasn't been that bad. I've actually gone it down to where I only have to take, like, I've been, like, this past week, I only had diazepam like twice versus every day. I do still have to sometimes, I still take it as a crutch when I go to like doctor's appointments or when I leave the house for things. Sometimes I have it on me, and I may or may not need to take it, but I have it. Which my doctor said is perfectly fine. That's perfectly normal. And I have, I think I've cut it down a lot. My sleep is still kind of, it's not that bad. I still sleep at nights, but I'm still kind of, every once in a while, I will wake up I'll get like 3-4 hours of sleep, wake up for about like, 20-30 minutes, or if I wake up I'm hungry and I'll have to eat something, and then I'll probably like watch something on TV, and then I'm back for about an hour or so, and then I'm back going to sleep again for another 2 or 3 hours. Then I'm up for pretty much the day until it's time to take my Effexor, and then I'll end up going back to sleep sometimes for another hour or so, and then I'm up for lunch. So, I mean, that's pretty much how my days have gone. I mean, I feel like I'm sleeping, I'm awake, I'm sleeping, I'm awake. Like, I feel like an infant, like like I'm a toddler, it's weird. But my psychiatrist said that it's normal. It can take 2, 3, 4 months sometimes for the medicine to really kind of, settle down. I think it's gotten better. I am actually not, my sleep is not as disturbed as it used to be when I first started the medicine. Like say the last video I posted. So comparably to now, I do think anxiety wise, it has helped a lot. Do I have moments where I feel like I'm on the edge of an anxiety about to happen, but sometimes it doesn't cross that threshold. So I just do, I just breathe and hope that it kind of subsides. And a lot of times it does. It just kind of, it's like, hey, calm down and I'm good. Versus in the past, oh no, I wouldn't calm down. It would just get worse and worse. And then I'd need to pop a diazepam, and then, it just gets bad. So this time it's not as bad, and I'm able to control it a little bit better. Side effects wise, like again, it's mainly just a sleepiness. My appetite has changed a little bit. I get weight is still about the same. I mean, I'll gain a pound or two, or I'll lose a pound or two. I'm kind of maintaining. I guess you would say it. I'm not really losing, but I'm not gaining. So, I mean, I don't really care either way, because I'm not fully focused on weight right now, even though that is a big issue. It's kind of like the elephant in the room right now, but I'm not really focused too much on it. Now, but I am proud of myself. I'm really proud that I'm sticking it with my therapy as well, and I'm sticking with my psychiatrist appointments and so forth. So I think I'm doing okay. As far as my other issues, health issues wise, I am doing okay. I am also, I am getting quotes from the dentist about getting my teeth done. I recently got quoted, so I can submit it. So hopefully, to help pay for, my dentures and stuff like that. I'm wanting to get a new upper because I didn't like the gum color. I don't know if I still have the videos on here. You may want to go back underneath that. I think it's underneath the playlist, My Dental Journey. If you go underneath it, you can kind of see the colors of my dentures. I didn't like the gum line. It's it's too orangey for me. It's not like pink color like a gum would be, and it looks even more fake than it is. So I want to get that changed. So the dentist told me I need to bring that in next time I come in so we can compare it and get it a little bit better. Plus to see, and then they'll do impressions so I can get a new one that fits right. And then my bottoms, I got quoted to get. I gotta go Monday to get a quote for extraction with sedation because I cannot do. I don't know how people can do it. Getting just a numbing needle and then get their teeth taken out and they're good. I can't just lay there. Even if I don't feel it, I just can't just lay there. My anxiety, my brain's going crazy. Anxiety's going to go up. Just knock me out, even if it's for 20 minutes. Just put me to sleep, get it done. And so it's like out of sight, out of mind. I'm not aware of what's happening and I'm good. It's better if I don't know. So, and it's already done, you know. But unfortunately my dentist doesn't do that. So I have to go to an actual like surgery place to get that done. So I have to go get a quote done so like I can help get that paid for as well. So I'm going Monday to go get a consult done on that for my bottoms. Now I did get a quote for a bottom denture, but the more I keep looking into it, the more I keep researching more about it, I'm leaning towards more of implants on the bottom, because there's been so many. I'm not trying to knock if it works for you, it works for you, but I'm not trying to discourage anybody because some people, not everybody can afford implants. Not everybody can afford all that stuff, and dentures is only the thing they can afford. So do what you can do and what you can afford. But I've heard more negative about bottom dentures than anything, and it's been mainly the whole concept of cause the bottom, because you're moving your jaw up and down a lot more than you would the top. The top relies on suction. Now the bottom, you rely on suction, but there's no suction on the bottom because you're constantly moving it. You're moving your jaw to talk, to eat, to drink, everything. So you're going to have a lot of shifting and a lot of, I mean, it becomes more of a problem and it becomes a hassle. And a lot of people say, you know, almost every time before they eat something, they have to put more glue in, or they have to help. They need, and it gets annoying. And so, and there's a lot of people out there that have no problems with it. They just put it in and they're good. But the majority is the latter. So I'm like, I keep thinking, and the dentist even told me about it. He says, you know, he said, you might want to lean towards the implant versus, I thought maybe he was upselling me, but then when I went home and I started doing more and more research, it does make sense. Problem is though, I don't know if I'm going to get approved for all this to get paid for. So I don't want to sound ungreat. I don't want to sound greedy and go say I want the most expensive because somebody else is going to pay for it. So, but at the same time, I don't want to agree to get something paid for if it's not going to work for me, or you know what I'm saying? So I reached out to the dentist today and I'm asking them to see if they can send me a quote for the implants. I may need to come back in and do another x-ray so they can get I can get a proper quote for and see my jawline and see my bones, see if I may need a bone graft and all that stuff. I know the healing's going to take a lot longer. I know I'm going to have to be very much patient with it, but in the end result, it's going to be probably so much worth it, and it's more of a permanent thing, and I have stability, and it's one less thing I have to worry about. And all I have to do is worry about my upper. Just put some glue in and pop it in, use a suction, and I'm good. So I'm fine with that. Anything to make my life a little bit easier in that department I think would help not only me mentally, psychologically, you know, and emotionally, but also physically. I'll be able to eat more healthier foods because there's a lot of healthy foods out there I can't chew and eat. I can't, and if I cook it or if I blend it up or whatever it is, it takes away a lot of the nutrients. So I'm kind of stuck with very, very limited things to eat without teeth. So this actually will help my quality of life in general. As I take my, anxiety meds, my mental health meds, and I'm working through therapy, and I'm trying to get my anxiety under control. And if I get my sleep better with the new bed and room fixed up, I'm getting my allergies under control by getting my allergy shots every week. I'm almost to the point where I need to up those allergy shots now because I'm moving up in it now, so they're going to be a little bit stronger. Which it still feels like Russian roulette every week. I go get them done because I don't know if this is the week I'm gonna have a reaction. So I have to take my EpiPen with me every week, which kind of is crazy. But yeah, so I'm working through things. I recently got my Botox done, which that I'm kind of mad with because now the federal regulations have changed now with Botox. So it's not just insurance, it's not just me, it's just the regulations. They used to be able to pay for 10 weeks with approval from the doctors, but now they say we don't care about the approval of the doctors. You can't get it more than 12 weeks. So now I have to go back to 12 weeks, which sucks. I barely made the 10 weeks. So now I got to work with that. And so I'm hoping I may not need to get a nerve block next time when it gets closer to my next, Botox treatment. But the bigger picture when it comes to Botox, it has helped my migraines. It has helped me a lot. I'm still working on my POTS issues. My biggest thing is my hydration. I think I'm drinking I'll say sodium so much. I think I need to start drinking a little bit more actual just water too. So it's like I'm getting to the point where it's becoming I have moments where I have, like last night, it got to the point where I wasn't even hungry for dinner, and our dinner didn't taste right to me, and it was weird because everybody else was liking it, but I was like, I ended up eating like 2 Uncrustables for dinner, and that was it. And then, but I was like, I woke up starving this morning because I was like, I didn't really have much of a dinner. I mean, you're talking about just a peanut butter jelly sandwich, pretty much what I had, and that was all I had. And then I drank water, and so I need to work a little bit better on that stuff, and I think movement will help me, and the movement will help. I'll get better movement once I get the anxiety under control, as well as get my teeth under control, because then I can eat better, and then I can move, and then the weight will help as well. So I mean, everything snowballs and connects together. It's just I'm trying to do everything at one time, and I have to pick and choose which was more of a higher priority. I think my mental health is the highest priority because that controls a lot of everything else physically. So I'm getting my anxiety under control. And so far it's been okay. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not there. I don't think I'll ever be there. Well, but I'm better than I was. And so I do believe Effexor has been helping. I'm still on the lowest dose. The doctor this past appointment, she was like, we're not increasing it, even though logically I would have been increased. But instead we're keeping me on the lowest dose because I'm still working through the sleepiness of it, the side effect of that. If I get a higher dose, it's going to make it even worse. So even though a higher dose may help me even more, where I won't need the diazepam anymore, but I don't, it's kind of a catch-22 here. So until I can get working through the sleepiness part, which the sleepiness could be also a side effect of not just my autoimmune issues, but it could be because also I'm not sleeping very well at night. And I'm probably not sleeping very well at night because one, I'm sleeping on the couch right now. Last night was night 1 on the couch, which was weird for me. But the good thing about our couch, it pulls out. So like almost like a trundle, and then you can raise it up. So it's like a big old square. So it's wider than a normal couch. So I feel like I'm on a bed, but it's not a bed, so, but it's a temporary basis. So as long as I got a goal and I have some things to look forward to, I think I will be okay. I think I can work through this. I can accept things the way they are now. Till I get to that point. So, I guess that's it, really. I mean, there's not really a whole lot more to talk about. I mean, I know you guys want daily updates, but I'm probably not going to do those right yet now. I'll do them as I can. I'll try my best to do them as I can. I may throw in a couple updates, 10-minute updates here and there, about, my dental situation, my, the renovation, what we've done so far, probably, if you're interested. If I may post pictures of social media, on my, if you're on my Facebook or my Instagram or something like that, I may post some pictures on there so you guys can kind of see, the process of that, how that's working out. And then, so that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not a whole lot it's happening here. We're just keeping busy, and I'm trying to keep my mind focused on the positive things that are happening, and anything negative that's going on, I will address it as needed and try not to dwell on it and move forward, because it is what it is. So, with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys being patient with me. Again, I know you guys want daily vlogs. I will try eventually become more, more and more, but it's going to be a minute. And in case you've been wondering about the true crime video I've been telling you guys about for the past year, I took a hiatus from it because of all this is happening. But I still have my notes. I still have things written down. I'm going to get back to it once my room gets done and I can concentrate in there without any disruptions. Because right now I'm in the open and it's hard to concentrate on that. But I'm getting close. I'm about halfway. It's probably going to be more close to a 3 or 4 part series kind of thing. I think I'm going to break the video down, because it is going to be lengthy. So I don't want to put it all in one video. I did that one time when I did the cult True Love Wins or something like that, or Love is One or something, that cult that was in Hawaii and everything like that. Well, I did, it was a 9-hour video, and it was so long. But I put police cam footage in there. I put photos. I did the little snippets from Dr. Phil and stuff like that in there. So it was a pretty good video. It just took me so long to do, and then it was 9 hours long. And I was like, no one's gonna now, after I submitted it. Now that I've learned, I know no one's gonna sit there and watch 9 hours of a video. You're gonna have to watch a little bit, stop it, come back to it, whatever, if you're interested in it. But it was a lot of information. I'm afraid to leave things out because I feel like it's so pertinent, and I want to tell you the whole story instead of giving you a summary or giving you the snippets of, of what happens. And that's what I'm having the problem with this one, because this one, there's so many people involved, and I kind of want to give you a background on each one, because the backgrounds are important to why things were done when they were done. And then going through the whole trial and everything else, and then the outcomes, and then from that point forward. So I'm going to break it down so it's a little bit maybe in 2 to 3 hour videos, and maybe 3 or 4 videos, and I'll probably go it that way. So they won't, maybe one video will be 2 or 3 hours, another video maybe an hour and a half, and may break it down that way. I don't want to do too many shorter videos and it become like a whole playlist, but I also don't want to cut down the information either, because there's so much that's pertinent to it. And considering I read this book, and this book that I'm basing this whole thing off of her notes and everything, the book literally is that thick, and it is small print, and it was a pretty lengthy one. I finally got through and I read the whole thing, and it was brutal because it was like so dense. And so I now have to, and I'm using this book as well as my own research and trying to put it all together in a nice little package for you guys, so it makes it more tolerable and more YouTube friendly, I guess. But yeah, it's taken me a while, and I thought it was I was going to take me a couple months, and then a couple months turned into now it's been a year. We're going. I mean, yeah, it's going on about a year now, and I had almost 2 years, and I have been. But again, to be fair, I did take a long break in between this because we decided to renovate the house a little bit, doing some, remodeling a little bit, and as well as my health issues, doctor's appointments, me being tired, all this stuff, starting medications and not sleeping. So all that took precedence over working on that. So keep that in mind. So if you're looking forward to it, I have not given up on it. I'm still gonna work on it. But it's gonna take me a minute to get out there. I hope it's worth it. And if it's not, then I'm pretty sure you guys will let me know based on views, I guess. I don't know, comments. But hopefully it'll be worth it. And I promise you guys, I probably won't do any more true crime videos that lengthy or that much again, because this one, I didn't know what I was getting into till I started reading it, and I thought, I want to do a video on this. And now I've already started it, so now I got to finish it. I have to follow through. And I've already been talking to you guys about it, and I don't want to let you guys down if you're looking forward to it and wondering what's going on with it. So there's that. So, yeah, I guess now I've touched everything. I think I touched base with everything. So you guys know about my health issues, the house situation, about the true crime video thing I'm working on. I think I covered it all. Yeah. So keep me in your prayers and your thoughts, guys. Give me good vibes, whatever you believe in. Send, good positive things to me. Hopefully I can get my dental thing approved over the next couple of weeks or a month. I think they have their next meeting. I have to submit the code. I think the second week of June. I think that's around the 13th. I think is when they have their meeting. So, and then the committee will vote on it and say if they're going to say yes or no, or what they'll pay and what they won't pay, and then I got to figure something out. So please send me good vibes on that. I'm really hoping it works out for me, because I think that is one big issue that needs to get solved. And not only will help me emotionally and mentally and psychologically, but also help me physically. And I think it would be better overall. So, but I will keep you guys posted if I hear anything about it and how things go along. And also as well as my mental health if you're interested, and physical health as well. So, yeah, I guess that's it. So, comment down below if you have any questions or concerns or suggestions or whatever. I welcome everything. I'm a good supporter of freedom of speech. What you like, what you don't like, take it all with a grain of salt, I guess. And yeah, I guess that's it. So thanks for watching, and if you made it this far, please consider subscribing. Stay tuned again, because you don't know when I'm gonna put a video out. It seems like it. I apologize again. I don't have a set schedule yet. I will eventually have a set schedule, and so you can start tuning in better. You can work it around your schedule, so you'll know when I'll put them out, because hey, I put one out every Tuesday or every Wednesday or whatever. So you'll know. Eventually I will get to that point. Right now it's just whenever I have time or have the space and the quietness, I can talk to you guys and post. And when I have anything to talk about, so that may be of interest. That's the only reason I get on here sometimes. So I guess that's it. So guys, I hope you guys have a great summer ahead. Stay cool, hydrate, drink your water, please. Just because it has water in the ingredients doesn't mean it's water. So make sure you are drinking your water. At the very least, get you some electrolytes, and as well as make sure you are, if you are out there drinking alcohol, not only do you hydrate, but make sure you also are eating something as well. Don't drink and drive, and please stay safe. Enjoy your summers, enjoy your vacations with your families if you're able to afford to do those things. If you're not, if you can't afford those things, enjoy just the time spent, even if you're just watching a movie. Speaking of movies, I really want to see the whole Mandalorian Grogu movie. I'm a big Baby Yoda fan. So I even have this little persona of Baby Yoda now. Every now and then, I've been doing it since 2020. I've been having this little persona in my head, like I pretend I'm Baby Yoda, and this mindset, and it's crazy. It's just something I do with my daughter, and we just kind of laugh about it. But so I'm a huge fan. So I'm actually looking forward to that one. I probably won't obviously go see it in theaters, but I can't wait till it comes out. Maybe on Disney Plus or something. Hopefully it'll come out. And then I'm also looking forward to see the Backrooms movie. I'm a huge fan of stuff like that as well. Anything dystopian, anything that's analog horror things as well. I'm a huge fan of that stuff. So I have been following Backrooms since Kane Pixels is the video out. I have been following everybody's videos, everything like that, and I'm in awe with it. So I'm really looking forward to watching that as well. I heard it did really well this past weekend. So when it opened up, it did very well. So I'm really, congratulations to Kane. But yeah. So like I said, guys, if you don't have the funds to go on a vacation this summer, like I said, sit around, watch a movie with your family, with your kids, or your friends, or simply have a game night, or just do something fun that doesn't have to cost anything, and just enjoy the communication and the time with each other. If you feel alone, I'm always here, guys. Just comment down below. Find me on my socials. I think if I don't have my socials in this video, in the descriptions, it should be my bio. If it's not, then I'm looking at some of my other videos. It may be in there. But I'm on Twitter, aka X, but that I'm not on there as much. Because that's more of my political side of things, and I haven't been on there lately. But I am definitely on Instagram, and I'm definitely on Facebook. If you're fortunate enough to have my Facebook page, that one is more personal for me, so I don't think I've listed that one. But if I did, I did. But I don't think I did. But definitely, I am on Instagram, so definitely find me on there. If you need someone to talk to, I always try to comment on here almost immediately as soon as I get comments. Sometimes I don't get notification of comments, so it's weird. I don't know why, but when I do see a comment, I will try to respond. I will try to at least you'll know that I saw your comment if I don't respond to it. But yeah, take care of each other, guys. And I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please support me by watching or let my videos play all the way through so I can get the watch hours. And so I keep moving up because YouTube is ridiculous. 4,000 watch hours are ridiculous. But so, yeah. And apparently shorts don't count, even though it's content, because they can't make money off the shorts. So the only way that counts towards my watch hours is videos like this. So please, even if you're not paying attention, just let the video play out, because every second that it plays, it counts towards me. So whether you're actively watching it or not. And I guess that's it, guys. I hope to, read your comments. I'm hoping that you guys stick around. If you don't want to comment, that's fine. But make sure you're subscribed, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. I'll keep you guys posted and updated. All right? Stay safe and be kind to each other. Bye.